team. How did you find the day-to-day? It was a bit of an unusual preparation to the game. How did you find conditions out there?
Yeah, I found them all right. Didn't feel as though particularly out of place there. It's hard work, as it always is when the heat's up like that. But no, just really excited to be part of the team again and to be part of a Durham attack, leading it.
And then the wicket you got was quite an important one. That partnership had started to stretch out a wee bit and make life hard for you. What was the feelings there when you broke it just before the tea break?
Yeah, I think when there's a massive partnership, obviously there's key moments in games, and that was one thing that we needed to break. Last thing you need is a partnership growing and growing and growing until it's hard to break. It was nice to get that through there.
And it is unusual to play on a worn pitch, and I guess nobody quite knew exactly what to expect from conditions. How do you feel the pitch played? Obviously, one or two even with the new ball scuttled through low a bit. Do you think things could get tricky in this match?
I think we'll wait and see. Obviously, we've seen a couple scuttle low, but I think on the whole it's been okay. Perhaps on the slow side, but it's been all right.
Chris Stocks and Andrew Lawrence, please.
Hi Matt, it's been almost 2.5 years since you made your debut, but it's your first overseas test. How did it go, and how's the weight been for that first overseas appearance?
Yeah, it's first overseas appearance. It's obviously nice to tick the first day of that off. I thought it went okay. I really enjoyed my time out there. Enjoy working hard with the boys and mucking in for the team.
For the Lions in the winter, is it part of an ambition of yours to kind of prove to the selectors and everyone that you can actually do a job in all conditions?
Yeah, that's a massive thing. Obviously, as a fast bowler, trying to be useful everywhere you go and be kind of a mainstay of the attack and push that forward in all conditions. So yeah, hopefully that's one step towards that.
Can you talk us through the caught behind against Rizwan, and how did you think it was out? What was the discussion going on out there?
Yeah, there was a decent noise going past the bat. The guys in front of the bat, the catch and cover, kind of heard the noise as well, but the slip and keeper didn't hear anything. So I think we kind of got to err on the side of caution with that and kind of trust the guys behind the stumps as they have the best view of it.
What was your take?
But I didn't know what it was. I thought potentially it was a softish noise. Could have been bat off pad. So yeah, I'm happy with whichever decision we went with. Unfortunately, it was the wrong one, but these things happen.
Matt, you took 9 for against Lancashire in early September. Were you reverse swinging the ball, and was it a Kookaburra ball?
Yeah, it was a Kookaburra ball, and it was reversing. Yeah, it was.
Thanks.
Matt, go ahead, and then we'll finish at the front here.
Could you just talk a little bit more generally about your own reverse swing skills and specifically sort of how you've developed them? I think that Lions tour at the start of the year was probably quite helpful for that.
Yeah, it was reverse swing. Obviously, each ball is different as to how to go about it. Working in India with the Lions was a great chance to explore and try different things and find something that works. So like I say, it's just about implementing that into your game. Having good conversations with people with a lot of experience overseas, so the likes of Chris Walks and James Anderson, having great conversations with them about how they go about it and trying to set up a method of dismissal that you want.
Yeah, and just generally on the bowling plans today, it felt like generally you would either have spin bowling at both ends or seam bowling at both ends rather than one and the other. Was it just a case of sort of fully committing when you felt the ball was reversing to sticking to that for as long as you could?
Yeah, I think when you come up with a plan, you've got to have 100% buy-in with that plan. And the bowlers that were given the task with a certain plan, there's 100% buy-in from everyone, and we created a lot of chances throughout the day.
Front here now, finish this time.
Hey Matthew, this is Behram Kazi from Pro Sports. So you toured India with the Lions team and had a lot of success over there. How much did you learn from that particular tour, and how similar or different were the conditions from India compared to what you had over here in Multan?
Yeah, I did have a good experience out there. The obvious thing is it's very hot, and obviously we're strangers to that kind of heat. But no, I think once you can kind of overcome that and go back to your disciplines and refine it, I think you'll find a place where you'll be happy with how you can perform.
Simon, last one, please.
Obviously, Pakistan have picked a lot of spinners and only one part-time seamer. Today there was a longish spell where England went seam only and got reward for it. Do you think that there is life in this pitch for seamers and that maybe Pakistan will regret that decision?
I think it's too early in the game to kind of give an overview on that. Obviously there seems to be a bit there for the seamers as to whether the seamers can extract the lower bounce. and the odd one that jumps, I think there's still value in seam bowling on that pitch. But we'll have to see how the game plans out to see what those decisions are like.